Using open-ended questions with elementary students. Some ideas and tips. Open-ended questions are a fantastic way to encourage curiosity, creativity, and critical thinking, even in young learners. These types of questions invite children to think more deeply and express their ideas in their own words. Here are some practical ideas and even examples for using open-ended questions to teach young children, especially elementary school students. There will also be some advice on how to make the most of these opportunities. 1. Storytime discussions. After reading a picture book, you could ask the children, why do you think that the character felt sad when they lost their toy? Encourage the children to share their thoughts and feelings about the story. Listen attentively to each response and gently prompt them to explain their reasoning. This will help to develop their comprehension and emotional awareness. Second, art activities. During an art lesson, you could ask, what do you want your painting to show? And why did you choose those colors? Let the children express their creativity freely. You want to provide open-ended questions to help them think about the artistic choices and articulate their intentions. Praise their efforts and encourage them to experiment with different ideas. Nature walks and science exploration. While on a nature walk, you might ask, what do you think this tree feels like to the animals that live in it? Encourage the children to use their senses and imagination to explore the world around them. Open-ended questions like this one can spark curiosity and lead to discussions about habitats, textures, and the environment. Use their responses to guide further exploration or related activities. Math problem solving. When working on a simple math problem, ask, how did you figure that out? Can you show me another way to solve it? Help children understand that there are different ways to approach problems. Encourage them to explain their thinking and to try the different methods. This builds confidence and flexibility in their problem-solving skills. Role-playing and dramatic play. In a dramatic play area, you might ask, what would happen if you were the teacher for the day? What would you do? Let the children take the lead in their imaginative play. Open-ended questions like this help them explore their roles and scenarios, develop language skills, and they learn to work together. Use ideas as a springboard for more structured activities or discussions. Reflective circle time. During a circle time, you could ask, what was the best time of your day? What was the best part, and why did it make you so happy? Create a safe and supportive environment where children feel comfortable sharing their thoughts. Encourage them to listen to each other and respect different opinions. This practice will help to build a community and support emotional development. Building and construction activities. While playing with blocks or building materials, you could ask, what are you building? How will it work? Engage with the children as they build and ask questions that encourage them to think about their structure, function, and creativity. Praise their problem-solving efforts and encourage them to explain their ideas even if the structure doesn't turn out as planned. Exploring emotions through art. After a busy day, you might ask, can you draw a picture of how you feel right now? What colors did you choose and why? Use art as a tool for emotional expression. Open-ended questions help children connect their feelings with visual representations and provide a safe outlet for emotions. Discuss their artwork with them. Offer support and understanding. Simple science experiments. After a simple experiment, like mixing baking soda and vinegar, you could ask, what do you think will happen if we add more vinegar? And why do you think that? Encourage curiosity and hypothesis making. Even if the children's predictions aren't scientifically accurate, it's important to validate their thinking and encourage exploration. Follow up with more experiments to see what will happen. Reflective story writing. After a creative writing exercise, ask, why did you choose that ending for your story and how do you think the characters felt? Encourage children to think about their stories on a deeper level. Ask them to explain their choices and explore the emotions of their characters. This will help them to develop empathy and narrative skills. Advice for using open-ended questions. Scaffold your responses. For young learners, provide support by offering examples or prompts to help them get started. You might say, I wonder why the bear was so sleepy. Why do you think that? This helps children feel more confident in expressing their ideas. Praise effort, not just accuracy. Focus on the effort and thought behind the answers rather than whether or not the response was correct. Some things like, I love how you thought of that, to encourage a growth mindset. Encourage group sharing. Using open ended questions during group activities or discussions will help children learn from each other. This will also build their listening skills and encourage some collaborative thinking. Model thinking aloud. Show children how to think through questions by modeling. For example, you can say, I'm wondering why this plant's leaves are turning yellow. Maybe it needs more water. What do you think? This helps children see how to approach questions thoughtfully. Celebrate curiosity. Reinforce the idea that asking questions and thinking about different answers is quite valuable. Encourage children to ask their own open ended questions and explore the world around them. By incorporating open ended questions into your teaching with young children, you can foster a love of learning and a classroom environment where curiosity and creativity thrive. These questions are going to help children to express themselves, think critically, and engage more deeply with their learning experiences.